Hi guys, this is going to be our first video about, or my first video to upload on YouTube, and it's going to be about making a Minecraft server, a normal Minecraft server with Hamachi. This is going to be a YouTube account shared with me and my friends, like it's me, Sean, and Darcy here. Yeah, this is just going to be our first tutorial, and then might do some Minecraft stuff. So, at the end, give us some feedback and stuff like that. We're gonna make a server with Hamachi here. What you want to first do is download Hamachi, which is you're going to just look up Hamachi in Google, H-A-M-A-C-H-I. There it is, Hamachi, and then it should be, you have to click on the download one. It should be the top one if you just type in Hamachi, like setting, and you have the same settings as me and stuff. But yeah, you find that. Now, when you get to this page, have to get into this page. Don't worry about logging in, because logging in, you don't need to do that. You just have to get the unmanaged mode. So you just want to click download now for the unmanaged mode. Alright, yeah, okay. Okay, agree with the conditions of use, tick that down there, then download there, download unmanaged. And then, but I've already got it, so cancel that, and then so yeah, so download that. You want to install that and run it like normal, and we won't need this page again. Yeah, so you just need to install it however you want, and then you should get this window here. It should be able to pop up when you click on Log Me in Hamachi. Now these things here, these servers aren't going to be, networks aren't going to be here for you because you're new. But what you're going to want to do is click on this power button if it says power on, because you want to turn the power on, and this will start doing a lot of things like probing and prodding and stuff like that, and then by the end you have IP address there, and then this number here, which you don't need to use for yet. And then what you're going to do is network, and if you're just starting a new network, and if you're running the server and none of your friends have Hamachi yet, you're going to want to create a new network, and then you put a network ID in, which is what everyone's going to see it and what the network is going to be called. So you could call it my network, and then a password, and then click create. And then I've already got one, so I've got two actually, because I'll explain that later. But and then that's network that all you and all your friends can join, but only 5 people on a server. But that doesn't really matter. Now all your friends are going to want to get Log Me in Hamachi as well, just the unmanaged version, and instead of clicking create a new network, you're going to want to join an existing network, and you have to give them the network ID and the password, and then they can join like this here, and then they will turn up, and so it's like a network across lots of different internets and different computers. That's pretty much what Hamachi is. It's just a private networking program. And then what you gonna want to do is go to the Minecraft.net and download. So Minecraft.net, there it is. Wait for that to load. And then you're gonna wanna log in, and then this is my username. Remember me if you want. Sign in. I signed in. It's loading. Here we are. And then down here on the right hand side, underneath the big picture of a sheep, a pig and a person, download. Click download, and this is where you go to download the actual game as well. And then down here it says multiplayer server. You're going to want it, if you're running on Windows, this is just a Windows tutorial, you're going to want to download Minecraft_server.exe, and then click on that. And I've already got that, so I'm just going to cancel that. And then you want to save it and open up wherever you saved it to. I have it on my desktop there. Here it is, and then it's just going to come up with this one thing here. So I'll copy it, and then I'll make a new folder just to show you guys. New folder. Get out of that. And then it's going to come up with just this here, Minecraft_server.exe. Now you're going to want to double click this and run it, and then it'll say failed to load, all these other files. Don't worry about that, it'll just create them automatically, and that's, you know, it's handy for you. You don't need to do anything else about that. And then it'll make a new world and it'll prepare, and no one can log in while it's doing this. But then it says done. You're going to want to type stop in the server, and that closes it. It saves it and closes it so that safely, so that you don't lose any work or anything like that. And then it's saving chunks, and then it will get out of it for you if it's working properly. Mine's working properly, it's just slow. There it is. And then I come up with all these files here. The world is the world that you will spawn in, and that's just created that. Banned IPs, you can open that. Banned IPs are the IP addresses of people that you want to ban, but you know that doesn't get used as much as banned players, because you can ban names of the actual characters. So you can say ban I love pig man or something like that, and they won't be able to log in. But you can also do this on the actual server screen, like so. Don't save. In that you can do that in there as well. Ops, you can do that in the server as well, but op is someone who can control things and use commands and change settings on the server. Server log, don't worry about that. And whitelist is just if you can enable whitelist if you want just certain people to join the server and no one else can. But if you want just like 3 friends to play but no one else, then you want to enable that. But you can enable that by going into here, server properties, and all this comes up here, and there's things like allow nether, level world, enable career, and all this other stuff. Allow nether is pretty straightforward. It's whether you want people to be able to go into the nether in your server, and I want this true, so you can go into the hell world. Level name, you can just leave that there, but that is whatever, that's the world name that it's going to go back to, so that you are in this folder here. So it's world, and that's what it goes back to. Enable career, you just leave that false. Allow flight, if you want people to fly, but I just leave that false. Server port, you want to leave that the way it is. Level type, if you want super flat, you type super flat, I think, but default is really the best, I think, for a server, for me. Enable Archon, just leave that as false if you're running it on this, because you're just running it normally. Except with Hamachi. Level seed, that's just the normal seed if you want a seed to generate a world, a certain world. Now the server IP, this is one that you have to do. What you do, you find your IP address here on Hamachi, and you copy that in to the server properties here where it says server IP, and then I type mine, so and yeah, make sure you get all the points in and stuff, and just make sure that the same as your Hamachi one, and that's the IP address that people are going to want to use to get into the server. Whitelist, you can enable this by typing true, and disable it by typing false. It's false or by default, and the rest are pretty straightforward. Like spawn NPCs, it's just villages and stuff. Online mode is, if you set true, only people with a premium Minecraft account can join, and hackers can't, or people who have hacked Minecraft accounts. If you have friends that don't have actual accounts but they have the just Minecraft on their computers, they can log in if you put false there. But I'm just going to keep that as true. PvP is player versus player. If you want people to be able to hit each other and kill each other and punch each other, then you type true. If you don't want that, then press false. Difficulty: 0 is peaceful, 1 is easy, 2 is medium, and 3 is hard. Pretty sure that's how it is. Game mode: this is the default game mode, and this is when you log in. The game mode is what if you're in survival or creative. Creative is 1 and survival is 0. I'll just keep that as 0 for now. Max players is how many players can log into your server at one time, and I'm just going to keep that at 20. Spawn monsters true, and that's or false, and that's if you want to have monsters in your world. Generate structures like villages and stuff, keep that there. View distance, this is how many chunks render when they load when you go at a certain distance. You put that as 9 or whatever number, but the smaller the number, the less lag it will be. But you don't want it to be 1, because then it looks weird, because it's not, the chunks aren't loading at that distance, at a longer distance. So just keep it as 10 or 9. And the MOTD is what message will be displayed underneath your server when under the IP address in the multiplayer view and server select screen. So you can say anything you want. It's like, today is a nice day, and that's fine. And then that's when you've made all your settings. You want to just save that. But you are going to want to make sure that the IP address is the same as your Hamachi IP address, and so that's how people can log in. And then you want to save that. So save, and then all your friends, and you're almost done. But just make sure for all your friends to be able to join. You want them to log me in Hamachi, join your network, like doing join network, and then they use your IP address to log into the server. 5.80.93.72 is for me, and then they can be in your server, but you have to run the server for them to be able to be in there, and you're pretty much done. So yeah, have fun on your server, guys. I just did this because I've been trying to make a server for ages now, and I couldn't port forward because of some firewall protective thing that I don't know why we have it. It's just happened, and so I just used Hamachi, and it started working. So you don't need a port forward or anything. In the future, we're going to try and make some more videos, make some Minecraft recordings and stuff, just things like that. And then, but if you have any ideas for us to do, anything you want us to do, any more tutorials or ideas for Minecraft, or even if you want us to check out a server, we might even make a video of your server, so good advertising for your server. And yeah, and we could make a video of that, upload it on YouTube. This is kind of a trial because this is our very first one. Hopefully it's okay. Look for me, Bobbitmad_Jr. in servers, and have a nice day.